But yeah, nah, how would I know that I would troll? Who would tell me that? Like, you've said it before, but I'm not listening to you.
You don't listen to anything. That's kind of the point. It's like your way of trolling is only my opinions matter.
It's not that.
And it be on simple shit. Like, shit that matter, I'll listen to you because you have, like, information that I'm not going to sit around and think about. It's the shit that don't matter that you get super passionate about and start acting like an asshole. Like, this shit is whack. What do you mean? Like Star Wars, for example. How long did you shit on it before you decided, I'm going to just go ahead and watch the cartoon? And be like, hey, this shit is kind of dope. Nigga, what?
Every last one of them, bro. Even the spinoff. Like that.
You trolled me for years on that shit.
Nigga, you watching Star Wars cartoons?
Every time I talk about my game, bro, what do you say? Nigga,
the orcs and fairies?
Orcs and fairies, nigga. You saw me playing that shit, and it was intense, too. I'm like, you see me getting off on teams and stuff. We doing work right now. This nigga come in and talk about orcs and fairies, nigga.
I mean, but you was an orc or a fairy. You was
no,
like...
I wasn't. There is no fairies.
You had wings, though.
Like, I understand, but there's no fairies, bro. There's wizards, sorcerers. There do be orcs, bro, but it's just a race.
But it be mythical niggas with wings.
They don't have wings. They don't have wings. Nobody flies, bro. I wish. That'd be the dopest shit ever. Like,
so you wishing for the fair? I'm telling you.
Nigga. I don't give a fuck, honestly, to be honest with you.
But nah, for real, I didn't know. I really didn't think I was a troll. Like, whenever I hear a troll.
Nigga, anything that other people like, they think is dope, and you don't care about it, you troll it. Like, nonstop, bro.
I'm just making funnies.
Bro,
like, I'm not...
Here's a good one. We talk about the Warriors every week, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay? I go to work. You know I'm working. So I don't get to see the games till, like, they're about to go off. I never get a message from you about the Warriors unless they lost. If something really bad is happening, you gonna send that shit to me immediately. If these motherfuckers is winning... I've never gotten a text from you about the
But I don't know they be winning.
Bruh. Sometimes I don't check my messages because I know if something bad is happening, he gonna show me before I get home to watch it. And that's it. You never gonna say anything good is happening with the Warriors. Hey, Steph got off today. That was dope.
I don't be seeing it. I don't see it until you tell me.
Hey, so you only see when they lose?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
That ain't my fault, bro. That's the algorithm.
That is a troll. The trolling you sitting under the bridge, just waiting for negativity and shit.
Like, I swear to God, I don't know when anything positive is happening with y'all. All I ever see is the negative. I even follow the shit that you be sending me, the Golden State Warriors daily, nigga. I follow that. And the only time I see news is when it's negative, like the Kaminga shit.
That's because you only like the news.
Bruh, hey, look.
Your algorithm, no, you only want to hear the negative.
I'm Eluno.
I'm Trey B the Wonder.
This is the Straight Dope Show. I hope you're watching this on Rocket Crowd TV. If not, please do. Download the app on wherever you find it, bro. Search Rocket Crowd TV.
If anybody has ever listened to more than 2 episodes of us, they know you a troll.
Shout out to y'all listening
and
watching.
You don't know this shit, bro.
Nah.
The next Halloween, bro, just dress up as a troll.
I mean, that's a good costume.
Be who you are, bro.
I didn't realize I was a troll. I'm trying to tell you. It's not something I thought about, mainly because whenever I think of a troll, I think of somebody that's like, oh, what do I want to say? I don't even know what a troll is. Y'all just started using that word, and I was like, oh, word? And niggas be like, oh, I'm trolling. And it's like, what does that even mean?
If online is fucking with you, right? They just
But it's just to fuck with you.
But they literally just fucking with you, right? Okay. Do you not do that all the time?
But it's out of love, though. But it's for fun.
You have an arc of trolling where I'm just going to be negative about shit. Like, if you care about this, your favorite words is what? It's because y'all stupid. Are you really that much smarter than everybody else, bro?
Nah.
The fact that you admit it immediately. But it's because y'all stupid.
Nah, I'm saying y'all just don't be tapped into the.
Then you talk about fans, bro. Niggas can't be fans of shit. But when you find something that you like, that you want to be a fan of, you geek out like anybody else would.
I'm no different. Nerd. I'm no different
Nigga,
than
Black Lady Chat Show. Okay, cool. They alright.
Nah, bro. Y'all need to be on that. Y'all still need to watch it. I don't give a fuck. Even if they ain't got new seasons, nigga, tune in. But
I'm just saying, bro. I'm gonna shit on anything y'all care about. It don't matter
to me. And because it's funny, bro. I'm sorry. Shit, I didn't know. I apologize.
Y'all
I'm
niggas
not gonna
care about the Olympics?
I'm not gonna change.
I remember when I was sending you what Steph was doing. He was like, all right. This nigga had one of the greatest moments of his career. One of the best basketball players we've ever seen. One of the best moments of his career.
That's good. Good for
him. It's cool. I mean, we seen him do that before. They didn't know not to let him catch the ball.
Feel me? You trolling, bro. See, I don't feel like that's trolling.
That's trolling.
Bro, because I'm pointing out the obvious. Niggas don't know. Don't let Steph catch that shit off the
It's the fact that you won't let a motherfucker be happy. I can't enjoy this.
I didn't say you couldn't be happy.
I can't enjoy this without some type of negativity or something. Okay? Alright? You live amongst the trolls, bro. That's who you are. You got a whole tribe of you motherfuckers.
I didn't know, bro. I really didn't.
That's your people.
I really didn't.
Be like, what's your culture? Oh, I just be trolling.
Most of the time. And to be fair though, because I honestly don't spend time thinking about things too hard. It just be in the moment. Like as soon as I see something, it just be like the first. It be like rapid fire thoughts, because it's not like I'm evaluating the situation.
Did you hear yourself?
I heard it.
I don't even have to think about it. It's
I
just
don't.
My natural reaction.
Rapid fire, like you said, you play a game. Oh, you want the Morks again? Just same way.
The game.
Hey,
y'all don't know what game he talking about? It was Elder Scrolls Online.
It's the same way. Hold on. It's the same way that I was geeked out about Red Dead Redemption, and I'd be sitting in there playing that shit for hours. And every time a nigga came home, they be like, "Oh, you on that horse again?" It's like, man, like it's like, nah, bro.
I see you galloping.
It's like, nah, bro.
What are you even doing this game?
I'm like, it's more intricate than that. You going from town to town. It's like old times. It take time to get there.
You know what I mean, bro? When people try to shit on the stuff you like, just make fun of you for the shit you like.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm okay with it. It happens.
Hey, I'm lucky I have built up an exterior, bro. I'm like Iron Man and shit. You can't get to my heart.
It's still...
It's funny to me, but yeah.
Huh.
It's just the fact that you didn't know you was a troll, bro.
I didn't know what that word meant.
That's your
it's like let's like cap.
Baby.
Like what the fuck is that? I know what it means, but it's like why?
You mean cap? What?
I'm saying like words that niggas say I don't understand.
Like, I get what it means, but why?
Yeah, like lie is the word, but that's the word. The word is lie. Ah, nigga, you capping. You lying, nigga. What the fuck? Why did we change the spelling of it?
I mean, why not? What you mean?
I'm saying though.
See, you trolling right now.
See?
Because why not? We have dope ways of saying literally everything. See, this is one of the ways. You a cat. Alright? And you like to be a cat, bro. Just walk around catting all the time.
That's fine. So where you want to get started?
The fact that I got papers, they handed me papers and said, "You a cat." Officially with my name and shit. Like, hey, sign this so that everybody
so
knows.
You know you a cat.
You a cat. I got those papers. But I sit next to you every day. Niggas don't even know, bro.
Anyway, so where are we going to get started? You want to start on the Kings, but not lighting the beam?
I mean, you said it already. You might as well. The Kings not lighting the beam? What? Why are you rhyming on that shit like that?
They the one that came up with it.
It was cool at first.
I mean, hey,
Hey, they might as well just sell that shit off to another team at this point, man, because it's looking bad.
It's looking bad, but it don't fucking matter because they are what the league wants them to be, bro. A middle league team that don't go too far. But
season just ended. They already talking about DeMar Rosen's likely not to sign him here again.
That's okay.
He's moving on. It's like, damn, bro.
But that's fine because it's like the way that this whole last season played out was not. It
was bad.
It was bad, but it's also like, you know, you got to go through shit to get to the better shit. And we had a whole run. They tried to like.
Gotta go through shit to get to better shit.
Like, I remember because how we was talking about the last team that won the playoffs. You was like 10. Like, you know what I mean? Like that Chris Webber.
I don't think I was lying. It was like
no, you waiting.
Right?
It wasn't. Was it that long ago?
Yeah, I think so. Unless it was 2003.
No, yeah. You're right.
I was 10 at 2003. I was 9 at 2002.
But yeah, that Chris Webber, Mike Bibby in them. But if I remember because I was like in there and paying attention at the time, that team was full of rejects. Like, didn't nobody want Mike Bibby? Didn't nobody want Chris Webber? Like that's fucked up.
I don't remember those parts of the story. Yeah. I just remember how good that team was.
The players were good.
God damn.
Keep that over there.
I'm sorry, bro.
But the players were good, but they weren't touted. Like, you know what I mean? That's how you end up on the Kings.
They're not highly regarded.
You see what I'm saying?
But that's usually, well, it's not even just us who say it. It's even people who looked at him. When I'm listening to them on the radio, if you get a free agent over here, it was just like how the Warriors used to be. Mm-hmm. It's because you had to throw the most money at them.
Bro, there had to be incentives for you to do that. So for that team, the last team to win a playoff series, it's like, dog, everybody on that team Vlade was at the end of his career. You feel me? Chris Webber was like, it was older in his. Nobody was wanting Mike Bibby like that. Doug Christie show up in the picture, bro. He was a bench mob. That was the whole thing, right? So it's like nobody wanted to draft Peja Stojakovic.
And I've heard his name my whole life,
bruh.
As if he was just, the dopest.
Yeah, bruh. Nope. Nobody cared for him when he showed up. Like, if you was a fan of the Kings, you understood all of those things.
But I'm from California, so I'm from Northern California. Mm-hmm. I know these players because I've seen them on TV.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The history. That's what I was saying. Like, you wasn't there.
But if I was on the East Coast and we just said Peja Stojakovic, you would have to do a Google search real quick just to understand who we talking about.
And
it's not like Manu Ginobili. Like Manu Ginobili was a part of the bench mob,
but he was a world class player.
But he was the world champion team.
Yeah,
like 3 or 4 times in his career.
Well, not even before he was even on the Spurs. He was a world champ. He was a world known name. You feel me? When you got to make your name in the NBA type thing, like, oh, you've done it over here. See what you could do against this talent.
The only reason I even brought his name up is because he was a part of the bench team.
Yeah.
And if you look at the Kings and you talk about the bench team, you're not going to know their names.
Mm-hmm.
You know his name because he was a part of, one of those teams that everybody knows.
Oh, bro, Bobby Jackson, Doug Christie, Scott Pollard. But I'm saying
I can talk about them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Is it's like the way that the national media talk about the Kings. It's like, bro, it is what it is because this is the wrestling of it. Mm-hmm. Where do you fall in where we want you to win at? Anybody that's coming over here, y'all gotta gel together and be like, hey, fuck these niggas, we gonna beat them.
Anyway,
right?
It's definitely stagnant.
It's not the organization. It's not this. It's nobody. They put you over here for a reason. You want punishment. How good you want to be really? Like how we talk about where people go to the different situations. It's like talking about getting Kaminga and shit and Trae Young. Yeah, because they rejected. The teams that they own are not using their talent correctly.
That hurts my spirit.
It should, but
it's real.
You see what I'm saying?
It's
so it's
real.
like when you put them on a team, it's like, yo, if you go to Sacramento, are you gonna go there and be mad you in Sacramento, or are you gonna go there with a chip on your shoulder saying, hey, fuck these niggas?
We're gonna show them.
That's the idea.
And you look at the Boogie Cousins situation and the way they ran him out of town as if he didn't want to be here and try to win. And now when he talks about the organization, it's like, I don't even understand what they was doing. It didn't make sense.
Because nobody knows what they doing, bro. They just running the team. Because who has the wherewithal and the basketball knowledge to actually take care of shit? When you have a winning coach, y'all got rid of him every time. But that's how
they just did that again.
But that goes back to the farm system for the league. When you can develop talent over there. If they can win in Sacramento, they can get some shit done over there. Hey, bro, we gonna see what they can do.
You can do somewhere else.
You see what I'm saying? And that's because the league is a collective. They act like it's not. But it's like, nah, bro, y'all in the same fucking business building. Departments fighting against departments. Nigga, floors fighting against floors. Don't play with me.
It's very real.
Like,
no, it's very real.
You see what I'm
So
saying?
it's like, if you don't understand what he's saying, we don't believe that they're a real team, and the other organizations know it. So we farm players there.
We send you over there for punishment.
And if you have a good 2 or 3 years of building up your career in a place that we don't have any expectations for, then we'll send you somewhere else. Mm-hmm. And that's it.
And then we'll see what happens. Right? So, yeah, no, it's like, I mean, I get annoyed with. Hey, guys. Hey. Otis. Get this nigga every time, bro.
It's the fact that they got to be right by
right here, every time.
That's the funny
every
part.
time. The things that I'm getting irritated with is how the national media talks about the organization when it's like, bro, y'all never give a fuck, right? Y'all never care one way or the other. The whole year is you don't talk about it. We not a subject, nothing.
We only a subject when we do something bad. It's not when you do something
Then
good.
shut the fuck up.
We don't expect you to do anything.
No, but that's what I'm saying. No, it's like if you only gonna say, "Oh, that organization don't know what they're doing over there," then why the fuck are you? Why are you wasting your valuable airtime minutes talking about it?
The Kings. It doesn't make sense. But it's a story to shit on them.
No,
but wait. We shitting on the same squad that we believe always is going to be bad. Hey, they were bad again this year. That's the story. That's it.
So it's a non-story.
Basically.
Trash, bro.
Because you were an anomaly 2 years ago, and you had a trajectory that was good, and then we fucked it up. Now we can make a story out of it.
But I think that the trajectory was, all your eggs was in one basket. If you were depending on one person to not regress, and they did. The team as a whole did not move forward because one person regressed.
And they didn't do anything in that offseason. After the Beam Team season,
they didn't do anything. But we didn't bring in more pieces around you. When we did, it didn't work out because then people don't know what their role is or who's in charge or who's the veteran leadership. If don't nobody know shit and the winning coach can't get it together, what the fuck we doing here? Like, the fact that they even made it, the fact that they got to the play-in is a testament to niggas trying.
A little bit. We don't want to be losers.
You see what I'm like? Nah, bro. So at the end of the day, I don't want to be a loser, and this is what the fuck we is.
Coach, right? And he was doing something.
But he was only there because of one person, right? Like the whole thing. Like I said, too many eggs in one basket. If it's who's first, bro? Is it the organization or the player?
They always say the player.
No, but that's not the reality on winning organizations. Yeah. The Warriors come first. Mm-hmm. The Lakers come first. The Celtics come first. Right? We're not putting no player, even if we going to get a Steph Curry, a Kevin Durant, a LeBron James, even if we going to get them, this is still the fucking Lakers. This is still Golden State, bro. We don't what Draymond tell him, we don't fucking need you.
And then he left.
But you see what I'm saying?
They won without
you. Bro, whatever Draymond was talking about, bro, giving up his seat to the rookie. Mm-hmm. It's the organization, bro. We here as a team. We have a goal in mind. If the goal is we got to keep one man happy, you're not winning games that way.
Not even a little bit.
Even when
you know what? When you look at it in retrospect, they were trying to keep Fox happy
and the whole time for years.
But that's the thing. We were trying to keep this one player happy for an extended period of time. We got you different players. We got you the coach you wanted, and you didn't win. And then when we start taking things away, you shit on the organization and leave
immediately.
That's the end of that.
So it
doesn't work out.
So when they say it's a bad organization, I feel like the conversation should just be they don't understand that it's the organization first. I don't give a fuck if we've been bad. Do you want to be good? Because the legacy of this team can be tied to how good you want to be. Mm. If you want to win, bro, we can win because you want to win and you putting the organization first. Unfortunately, we don't have the money like everybody else to get you the amenities that you would like, but we could get there if we start winning. How do we start winning? You gotta want to win.
And when you look at the nucleus of this team from the beginning of the season, there was no reason that they couldn't have done what they did the Beam Team year. They added to that.
They had players in their positions, but like I said when we was talking about it, can't have a whole rollout plan. Feel me, for your new mascot and shit. Whole is planned out. You know the money's spent. The design was made, bro. They got stickers, they got T-shirts, they got everything.
And then your franchise player shits on
immediately. Not even before the debut. He ain't even debuted yet. When they showed him a picture of it, fuck is that? That shit ugly. Well, that's about to be up.
Man.
I bet. So the hundreds of thousands of dollars we just spent on this rollout, because you know we got commercials and shit. You know we've already done it.
Cancel all of that.
Done. And you not winning. Like, you could say that shit if you winning. All right, my nigga, we good. We below 500, and you talking about the mascot ugly, nigga? I
believe too that all they needed to do is change his little color.
Bro, there's nothing wrong with that mascot, because
he could have threw a little king's robe over him. He would have looked dope. You know,
there's nothing wrong with that mascot. It was bruh having a problem with his job, hating on everything.
True.
It's that simple. Don't nobody ever give a fuck about the mascot. What was bruh from the Warriors running around in the fucking leotard?
All right, first off.
You know what I'm talking about, bro. I ain't hating on it. I ain't hating.
Put some respect on Thunder's name.
There you go, bro. I'm not hating. I'm not hating, bro.
He flipped over my head, took the ball out, and dunked it, nigga.
I'm not hating on him.
Over my head, bro. That was Thunder, nigga.
I'm not hating, bro. I'm only saying, did we trip off him running around in an orange leotard?
We did not.
That's my point.
It was blue.
Whatever color it was, nigga. Dude, we didn't give a fuck.
He looked like a space bug or some shit.
You see what I'm saying? You see, like, when has it ever mattered what the fuck?
Muscles, nigga. He look like a Pokemon kid.
When has the aesthetics of your fucking mascot ever mattered, bro? Ever. They got the gorilla in the Suns fit, bro. What we talking about?
Why do you have a gorilla?
Well, because it's a cheap suit. You can buy the gorilla suit and put a jersey on that nigga. That's why.
I just don't understand what the gorilla has to do.
Nobody does.
Phoenix or the Suns. Why?
Bro.
You know what I mean?
Nobody does, but that's
But
that's what I'm saying is it's like it's never been a thing. It's just a mascot for a team. Bro, until they do some egregious shit, Sacramento just can't get their shit together.
They really can't.
Did you see what they did with the baseball team?
Yeah, the gold.
But you know what's cold? You know what's cold, bro? You know what's cold? That's a dope ass name. I think that's a dope ass name. You can't. Nah. See, it's a thin line. It's a thin line, and they jumped over that bitch like immediately. Like they didn't have to.
I'm so sorry,
bro. They didn't.
But if I was in that room, I'm like, y'all know we can't have any women associated.
You see what I'm saying?
From the rollout on.
You see what, that's it. No. Because this is the thing. In my head, I'm like, as long as you play the cards right in your advertisements, right? Other people could do whatever they want to with your logo, and they could wear it as a badge of pride or shit on people, whatever the fuck, right? Because they do that regularly, right? So it's like, that's fine. But as long as you, as the organization, play that shit straight.
For everybody. And you know
what? These niggas, first commercial, bro, they put a chick on there with dollar signs in her eyes.
Come on.
That's your rollout. That's your, and it's like,
come on, bro.
You fucking idiot. That's what I'm like.
I mean, is your thing that we got bitches over here? Like, what is it you trying to say?
But bruh, like I said,
we got the hoes.
No, but see, there's such a way you could the little.
But that's what they did, right? You said the woman with the dollar signs in her eyes, and we the gold digger.
All they had to do was had a little mascot dude. Mine for gold. That's all he had to do. Now look.
No, wait.
Now look.
Wait. Whoever came up with this shit was on the phone with their best buddy talking about they really about to do this shit. I keep pitching dumbass shit and they keep taking off it.
Hey, because I thought the gold, because you know the gold bridge and shit, they had the gold
rush for the Niners.
I like the little logo. Like I said, all they had to do was have just little minion things digging for gold, and then he could have just winked when they called him gold
with glasses on
with dollar signs in their eyes. It's like, bruh, what are you doing?
Gold diggers, bro. You should play the Jamie Foxx song.
If you just lean in, they might have. I didn't see the whole ad.
I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Bruh, y'all, oh my God. Like, the level of...
Sacramento ain't serious. That's why. They just...
That's it.
That has to be it. Whoever was a part of that marketing team was not serious about it. They knew it wasn't going to go all the way through.
They didn't think that... No, they made the merch, bro.
Once again, I was with my friend.
This is what I'm saying.
They really doing this
bro,
shit.
This is the second time in the same city that y'all made the merch. I know you did. Because that's how business works. Mm-hmm. This is a 6-month rollout. We got
this far into this situation.
We got jerseys made and everything.
I would love to get my hands on.
I want one. Is that not fly?
But that's because we okay with the semblance of it and walking around like it's cool. It ain't cool. No, because you don't want your 10-year-old, any child, with this shit on. No, you don't. Stop fucking playing.
Why not? Bro.
See, but
check it out though. Check it out though. We was just talking about how words don't matter. Right? You can just say whatever, right? Y'all changed lie to cap. Right? How come gold digger just can't be niggas that did go? See? Look. Moving on. Anyway.
You know the answer to that. So the Kings didn't make the playoffs. Boom. They made there.
I mean, but we knew that was going to happen.
The Mavs kicked their ass, huh?
I mean, to be fair.
Klay Thompson.
Fuck Klay Thompson.
And see, if y'all wasn't out here just making fun of him for going over, it wouldn't have happened like that.
Bro, because I looked at the stats afterwards, and I'm like, okay. The points in the paint is what matters to me, right? Because I'm like, okay, if Klay Thompson went off, let me see what Anthony Davis did in the paint. And I'm like, wait. Bro, but they had the same amount of points in the paint. This is not what I'm saying. They around the basket the same, so I'm like, so niggas couldn't make their jumpers. And then Klay Thompson just dropped 20 in 2 quarters or something stupid the first 2 quarters. Doing Klay Thompson shit.
I can't really dribble, so.
Bruh, catch and shoot.
He was looking good out there, so he was moving off fast.
That goddamn Klay Thompson.
Got that steroids for that game. He was like, I'm ready for this shit.
Like I said.
What y'all really want?
Nah, bro. I feel like you're right when you say y'all shouldn't have been clowning him for the over. I wasn't. I respect you, bro.
But I feel like fans do this and they go too far all the time. Where you don't feel like, where you act as if the players don't hear this shit and take it to heart.
Oh, nigga.
All right?
Bro, they go shit on you. They go.
As soon as I get the chance.
They gonna remember it. They go. It's in the Rolodex. They are human, bro. They know.
So when I come back out there.
You don't know what they little burner is, bro. You don't know where they be scrolling.
I remember what y'all said to me.
I heard you.
Y'all said it to me.
I heard you.
I remember because I was typing. That's Kevin Durant's whole career, bro.
I heard you. I see you. Yeah. Yeah, nah. So that, I mean, did they win the next one? Was there another game in the play-in?
Not for the Kings. They
done. We done off them.
Oh,
bro.
so
we moving forward
because the Grizzlies were in the top bracket with the Warriors. We got in for beating them, and they get to play whoever wins the lower bracket. So Dallas and Memphis is going to play each other. I think that's tomorrow.
Okay.
Or is it today? It might be today.
Okay.
And then they play the actual playoffs, I think, start tomorrow.
For sure.
No. Today is not Saturday. So they play tomorrow, and then the playoffs start Sunday.
Okay.
Got you. I know stuff. So
it's in there somewhere.
Yeah. So who do you have for Memphis and Dallas?
Dallas.
I think they'd win, too.
I think because Dallas has championship caliber players on there. Like we talked, I don't know if we've talked about it, but we've heard the conversation where you got to know how to win. Like it takes a certain mindset that Bradley Beal apparently doesn't have. But you feel me? You gotta know what it takes to win.
Shots.
Bro, I'm only saying it because somebody else said it, and then when I looked at it, I was like, "Oh, that was a must win." Oh, and he high-fiving the other nigga?
Oh, he didn't care.
That's not.
He definitely didn't care.
Yeah, that's not.
But we on a team where
his teammates said it. Yeah, his teammates said it. So I feel comfortable saying
we
it.
don't have
because his teammates
winning habits.
Yeah,
we don't have championship winning habits.
Yeah, his teammates
but
said
D
it.
Booker needs to get off that team though.
Yeah, he's coming to the Kings.
Any of them.
Look,
anybody that's actually trying to win.
The King, bruh. Devin Booker.
Because we see the Suns are not trying to win.
Bruh, Devin Booker, Trae Young, Kaminga. Who else out there?
There's a way to get them all, bro.
Yeah, there's a way to get them all. If we can get a 12-team trade going, bruh, this is who I want. What we got to do?
Sell your soul.
Okay.
Y'all roll out, go be your fucking your mascot, give it his soul. This is what it takes.
That's some shit. Brain slams him back. Anyway, so yeah, that the playoffs.
So you got Dallas.
Yeah. What do you think? You think Memphis could do it? I don't think they can.
Okay, so the only reason I would say it is if you can draw Anthony Davis outside of the paint.
Okay.
Ja can probably get by him.
No, I mean,
and if you can't stop Ja, that team can roll.
Well, I think the problem, again, is the winning habits, and when you go from second to the play-in, you don't have them winning habits, and you fired your coach, and you know what I mean.
There's a lot bad going on.
Yeah, so it's not the trajectory of what they doing is y'all just about to get routed. Y'all, you know what I mean?
Don't look good at all.
Like it's just the simple fact that y'all was in the position to be able to lose in the play-in. Like you know what I mean?
You were second. Right? You were in the top 3 of the teams in the West. All of a sudden, you in the bottom.
So that's why I don't have any faith in them. I mean, they could pull it out, but I don't think so.
It's only because it's a one game, you know.
Yeah, it's an elimination.
Because it's that I believe they can win. Do I want to see them win? Probably not. But I don't believe either team that gets to OKC is going to have a real chance at beating them. Like,
is OKC that good? I mean, just because they're the number 1 team in the league, that don't necessarily mean anything to me once it gets to the playoffs. That means you did really well during the times when, you know what I mean?
I would agree with you, but I would say that about the Rockets before I said that about OKC. See, OKC's been in this position before, and they coming back, and they got to the second round last year. So it's like we're building on what we had, and this year we plus 17 games ahead of the second team. You know what I mean?
But yeah,
is it 17 games or was it 8?
I don't know, but that again, that's what I'm saying is I don't
know, but it was a lot of games.
It's a kudos thing where it's like you figured out the back-to-back of it, right? Like because you figured out how to play back-to-back and your coach got good rotations. That's great, bro, for 82 games. But when you playing the same dude 4 days in a row, right? It's like, nah, bro. He know what you not. There's nothing special here. After game 2, bro, we know what it is.
We know what you about to do.
So
can we stop it or not?
That's it.
So
yeah.
I think everybody in the basketball landscape that talks about it, watches it, even the players that's watching this shit, they want to see what OKC can actually do because we want to know if you really are not for real too.
Mm-hmm.
And I would put my money on them getting at least to the second round.
Okay.
And it's the teams that are going up against them have major flaws. So if you talk about Dallas, the biggest reason that they have a chance is mostly just Anthony Davis. If you don't have Anthony Davis, or if he goes down, he's hurt for any amount of time. You're probably going to lose that game or the series.
I'd agree.
So you know what I mean?
He's necessary.
And if you talk about Memphis, it's like there's a myriad of reasons why that team as itself can just get blown the fuck out. You might not, but can you open it, nigga?
Shut up, nigga.
I can help you,
She
bro.
could just shut up. Damn it. If you could have just kept talking, nigga, look, just keep talking.
Look, my dainty little friend has issues.
I can't even say shit because I was struggling like a motherfucker. Like, it just wasn't working.
Nigga rolled his sleeve up.
Nigga said dainty. That's a shot. That hurts, nigga. Anyway.
Okay. That was great. But anyway, So yeah, if I was to talk about Memphis, there's like a myriad of reasons why they could probably get their ass beat. But if you look at just they hustle and if they really, play together, they could win a couple games.
I
maybe.
mean, it's what is it? It's NBA talent, bro. If it always comes back to can they play together? Like who has the will to win? If you're not really giving a fuck, if you Bradley Billing it out here, or even if one or two of your team, even
Even if they really had it, I would still say they probably won a couple games at most, and that's it. You might take it to 6. They still gonna lose. So that's why I say OKC is going to get to the next round, and then you see who you play.
Okay.
And they on the Lakers. Who the Lakers playing?
The Timberwolves.
They on that side of the bracket.
Okay.
With the Nuggets and who are the Nuggets playing?
The Clippers.
Yeah. So.
A lot of coaches got fired. I'm looking at it and I'm like, yo, fired. So apparently Kawhi's looking good. Who do you got in that series?
They the scariest niggas out, bro.
Word?
Oh hell yeah!
I ain't paid it. I don't. Nigga.
It's that mixture of.
I have no way to know.
With Ty Lue, right? It's the mixture of him,
championship caliber,
Kawhi,
champion,
James Harden, who's been trying his whole career to win.
Hey, bro, I just seen a crazy stat that he got more made free throws than he got field goals.
I mean, we know who he is. We know who he is.
Bruh, they
created a thing because of who he is. The free throw merchant is because of James
3,100 free throw for 3,100.
Grifting is because of James Harden. Even the step back, bro. The step back foul, that was because of James Harden came up with the move. This is what we do now. It was a travel before him.
I mean, to be fair, these niggas take 900 steps, bro.
I still
the
remember
tippy taps.
I still remember the clip of Steph when he was trying it. And they was like, "No, that was a travel." And he was like, and he mimicked what James Harden do. This is what he do. I can't do it.
Oh yeah, bro, that's a travel every time. And they let you do it, but it's still a travel. We just gonna let you know. Just know that you're getting away with the rule. Just know.
5 or 6 years later, it's like any and everybody is shuffling their feet.
Bro,
even when they do that, it don't matter.
Bro, who was it? Poole, bro, with
I
the tip toes.
I had a feeling in my heart.
Bro, you seen it. He jumped back. We see the step back. I'm not saying you can. I'm not
His
saying
feet
you can't.
did this after the
bro,
step
I'm
back.
not saying you can't. Like
your feet can't do this.
Like I'm not
while I'm lining up my shot. That is a travel, bro.
Like I'm not mad at the step back. I get it. You feel me? Step back. You gather your feet. I get. Hey, all right, bro. It's fluid motion. Nah, bro. Step back. Are you ready? He looked like.
It's okay, bro. You keep the car moving. We ain't tripping off of it.
Keep the car moving. Yo, so the Clippers is the most dangerous.
Absolutely. Dude.
And they have the most experience on their team. Like just in general. I think they're probably one of the older teams in the league.
It's everybody else's luck that they matched up with the Nuggets first before anybody else.
It's just like battle each other.
Nobody wants to actually, play either of these teams if they were rolling. And the Clippers was actually rolling. The Nuggets weren't really. They didn't stumble into the playoffs, but they were doing better in the beginning.
And they fired their coach.
Also a problem.
Hey, but you know what though? They got Jokic over there. Jokic's like, give me the clipboard.
I got it.
Hey.
I believe in Jokic.
I do too, bro. They ain't announced the MVP yet.
It should be him, but it's not gonna be him. It's gonna be SGA. He the new face, bro. They trying. I've seen more clips of him and his little teammates hyping him up than I've seen of anybody else the whole year. We want him to be the guy, and I'm not mad at him.
I mean, it is what it is.
You
already know what I'm mad at. I ain't even gonna bring it up. I ain't even gonna bring it up.
Hold up, because now that Jimmy Butler's on our team, I can't be mad at the grifting and the foul merchant thing. I can't be mad when I'm watching my player do it too.
Foul merchant.
I'm watching Jimmy do the same thing. It looks different though. Because he seeks out body contact. Like, you gonna foul me because I'm getting past you and I'm about to make this layup.
No, he run at you. So, Jimmy Butler run at you and make you make a decision.
The ground or, because I'm strong as shit, you might not. This nigga look like he on steroids, I swear to God. But, that's the way he looks going to the basket. SGA is not exactly the same thing, bro. He really just he like a fairy, bro. I'm about to pirouette, dance around.
I'm about to flail.
I might hit the ground. I'm gonna get a foul though. I'm gonna get some kind of foul.
That whistle gonna blow.
They gonna call something.
All right. The Lakers and Timberwolves.
Lakers should win, but I would be happy as fuck to see Anthony Edwards beat them. For one, he talks a lot of shit. So to see him talk shit to LeBron and LeBron not have an answer, even though he's got Luka and Austin Reeves, who's been going the fuck off.
Austin Reeves got to get his due, bruh, because he said, I be looking at other white cats in the league like, you ain't really got it.
They really ass out here. Like y'all giving us a bad name.
Bruh, what did he say? He was like, when he used to go out, when he was just hooping, bruh, he show up and they be like, oh, I got the white boy. It's like, oh, you got me, dog? I ain't dog.
All right.
He really like that. So hey, bro, I want to see him shine just because he got the attitude.
Austin Reeves is nice as fuck, bro. Shit, when we played him in that game, he was the one that was busting our ass. It wasn't nobody else. It was him. So yeah, Austin Reeves is that dude. And they call him the third scorer. And it's like, you don't have a third person to match up with me well.
Yeah, I mean,
like what team does?
That's a good question.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, and that's why I don't think the Timberwolves match up with him because I can't think of nobody past Ant.
Now they have a more well-rounded defensive team.
Okay,
but
who's scoring the buckets though?
Anthony.
And that's the problem because it's like where Austin Reeves is the third option.
They got players one. That can try to do it. Like
I mean, they could do it by committee, but I'm not gonna like.
I get their power forward's name who be jacking up threes and fucking the Warriors up all the time.
I feel like,
but if he's not rolling, then it's like.
Well, I was gonna say from my standpoint, if I don't know your name, bro, you ain't got nobody.
Because I'm really depending on Julius Randle.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If I don't know what team you actually own right now, and I don't know nobody else with your name, and I don't think you got what it takes. You need to have at least 3 people I can name on your team that to be.
You know when you see him, you be like, oh yeah, I forgot he was there.
But
Dante DiVincenzo, bro. You know White Dante.
Yeah, White Dante.
But
like I said, if I don't know what team you own right now. Like that's all I'm saying.
You ain't been doing enough for me to catch up with you.
That's all I'm saying. He beat up that one dude, or he had him in the headlock or whatever, like that.
Beat up that one dude. But that's your highlight of the season. It's just like when we're talking about beef, bro. If I see beef stew and the only reason I see you is because you fight, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
bro. Like all year.
I don't know what you be doing. I don't know what you be doing over there. Like, do you look at the numbers? It's like, I guess you was doing something, but.
See, Anthony Edwards got the most threes in the league, bro. That's some shit right there. Yeah. Nobody saw that coming.
That's crazy.
At the beginning of the year, they was like, he's shooting too many threes. We want to see him go to the basket more. Yam it on somebody.
They do both.
He does. He said, I'm going to be an elite shooter. I'm working on that part of my game. He was like, I was watching Steph in the playoffs. I was studying their jumpers and how they do this shit. I'm trying to figure out specifically what's gonna work for me.
I mean, he is a student. I don't really care about his off the court things going on. Like none of that has nothing to do with me, and I don't really give a fuck about his business. It's like, nah, bro. He's a student. He's serious about his job. What my biggest issue is, what I keep saying every other show is. They just don't want to be great. They don't want to put the work in or the effort it takes to be great. They don't even want to try to be it. They just be like,
trying,
I do it.
Bro.
And that's commendable, bro. Yeah. I respect it. I can't be mad. The Warriors and the Rockets. I know who you want to win, nigga, but give me some real analysis here. Give me some real analysis here.
All right.
Non-fan. Look, you can do your fan in after, but
the only thing bad about the Rockets is they all young. They average 22 years old or some shit like that.
Okay.
All right. So that's their biggest problem going up against the Warriors. But other than that, them some young ass, fast, lengthy motherfuckers. Have you heard of Amen Thompson? Have you seen him?
Don't he go up against that nigga, he got a twin, don't he?
I think he do. I don't want to go up against that nigga, bro. Let's
let's be real.
I don't want to see him. And now that they're going up against them, we got to figure out how to get Steph open. You know, they let niggas. Have you ever seen Money Talks? Remember when he was in jail and he was like,
Yeah.
they put your hands on you like this?
Yeah.
That's what they be doing to Steph, bro, all the whole game.
Oh,
we not going to let you.
They was pulling on him, bro.
Like, I ain't letting you move, bro.
That's that. Don't let him go.
How was they touching you, bro? Was it like they was all over me, dog? I can't move. All right, I can't do nothing. They letting it happen. All right, the stripes they ain't on Steph's side.
Oh no.
So what you gonna do?
I mean, bro, start elbowing niggas. Like, yo,
I'm very because we got Draymond and Jimmy on the team.
Bro, I feel
the
like
niggas get very hyped. They get very angry.
I feel like Steph keep it cool because it's like you don't want the dogs to start barking type shit. Like if Steph starts swinging, feel me?
I got some junkyard dogs with me, bro.
If Steph start elbowing niggas, it's like, oh, is that what we on? Is that what we on?
Niggas got old man strength. I don't know if you want to fuck with them like that. See, but you know the greatest part about this whole series is Ime Udoka. Him as a coach.
Oh, he a barker, bro.
He talks so much shit for a coach.
I love it.
And then you coaching Dylan Brooks.
I love it. It's all attitude. Like, really, I'm not gonna say. I think that's gonna probably be the best series in the first round.
Dylan Brooks.
Mainly because
Ben Thompson's like the Dudley Boys or some shit.
Yeah. Like, no, I feel like they all attitude, bro, and that like that fierceness that you want because they don't have the pedigree of a champion, right? But they got the attitude of I'm trying to show y'all niggas that I can do this. That like we out here, we for real. It's not. Oh no, nah, we just playing because we can remember 2 years ago when it was not that. You feel me? When they was the laughing stock and everybody was wondering what was going on and how is it going downhill so bad and blah 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 blah.
Didn't give a fuck about his job. That's why. I don't care. They can fire me. I'm gonna get paid. That was what their coach was. They was in a king situation.
I ain't mad though. I wish I could just be a coach for a week, bro.
Anyway,
my bad. I just got sidetracked because I just gotta like be up here, deal with y'all bullshit for like 3 months, and then y'all go fire me, and then I get my $10 million for the next 4 years. Yeah. Bro, come on, let me in.
See? Phoenix coaches and shit.
Hey, let me in. Hey, what was that movie with Whoopi Goldberg? Eddie, bro, put me in. Let's talk about the East Coast.
Yeah, just tell me who's matched up with who.
I don't know who. I don't know if the Bulls. I don't know who won.
Ain't shit. What you mean?
I don't know who's the 8th seeds and stuff because it don't show in this picture.
Okay.
But we'll talk about the other ones. I don't know. So I don't know who's playing the Cavs, right? But you got
anyway.
I would think
kind of weak.
But there's the Pacers and the Bucks. Probably the Bucks.
Gonna win.
The Knicks and the Pistons. I hope the Pistons win.
Actually, now that might be the series to watch for the first round.
Okay.
The Pistons and the
Knicks.
The Knicks, because the Knicks were very good this year, but Detroit came out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Where nobody had thought about them as being a good team at the beginning of the year. And then they kind of got it together. Cade Cunningham started to really see and become himself as the year went on. He's like a for real, legit superstar. So it's like everything that they've been building up SGA to be. Like you kind of that on the East Coast for your team at least, because we wouldn't be talking about them.
Well, I feel like the Pistons are like the Rockets, where it's like whatever. I don't know who their coach is, or I don't know none of the particulars, but they put it together that. Hey, bro, we showing these cats that we really tried. Like we done got y'all the motivation to win. Like whatever it is whatever that motor is, they did a good job. Because you're right. The Pistons have been what the Kings were for years.
Yeah, long time.
And nobody ever tripped off that, bro. When they after Ben Wallace and them was gone,
early 2000s. Yes,
was that early?
The early ones. Yes. been a long time.
Shut up. I'm like, I can still name them niggas, bro. Shut up. So we also got
Niggas be like, who the fuck is Rip Hamilton?
Right? Oh shit.
You can sit there and be like, he was dope as fuck. Bruh. And you be like, well, let me see his numbers. You're like, but that ain't the reason why he was dope.
They like, yo, the Pistons was the only team that didn't have like no top 10. Folks was like might have been top 10, but they wasn't like top.
Bro, their
5.
whole squad was dope, bro. Like anybody could have picked apart their team and be like, I want him. Like Tayshaun Prince.
Yeah,
like, he would have been dope anywhere that he could play, but he, was a Detroit Piston.
Yep.
So yeah, that was the squad back then. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. I am hoping for them to beat the Knicks. Don't nobody give a fuck about the Knicks other than New York. Nobody care about them. Who cares? It's cool for Cat, having a good year being traded and shit, but we don't actually care about your story of that team. Fuck all of y'all.
Not at all.
But anybody that's on that
y'all
team.
broke up the Nova Knicks, bruh. Fuck that. Like, I don't want y'all to win because y'all cut Dante out, bruh.
You cut Dante out, and that was weak.
Like, he could have still be there.
That was
he could still be there.
Could have. Yeah.
Like,
fuck y'all niggas.
So
that's our reason for wanting Detroit.
That's the only reason I got.
Reason enough, because y'all fucked up White Dante and broke up the Nova Knicks.
You can tell I'm not a serious basketball
Hell
fan.
no, but it's still funny because I'm with you on it. Like, I watch the games and I'm still like, yeah, you right. You hella right.
Yo, so the last series is the Celtics and the Magic.
See, they ain't got a chance in hell, bro.
That's fucked up.
They top heavy, bro. The Eastern Conference is
they work so
like
hard.
3 teams.
They work
for real.
They work so hard.
Who gives a shit? Nobody. They another one that needs to be broken down. Like, take them.
Hey, bro, give us Paulo, bro. Come on, bro.
Start shuffling the deck. Throw him over here and over there, bro. I ain't gonna ever be shit. Fuck out of here with that. We in the playoffs. Sure.
I mean, they made it.
They'll make it next year.
Good for them. Didn't make it. Hey, how do you know you good or not, bro? Can you make the playoffs like years in a row? Like
were they even in it last year? I can't even remember.
I think they was in the same position.
See what
they was in the play-in, but I don't think they made it to the next
like
one.
The Kings, bro.
We right there at the end. You know what's funny? What's real funny?
Remember?
Bruh,
now we like the 10th seed.
Bruh, as a child, that's all I could remember. So it was like every year we be battling for the 8th seed. Bro. Like it'd be 8 and 9, bruh. It'd be us and the Warriors.
Those were bad days, bro.
Oh, that was like when you was like 2, bruh.
But those are bad days, bro. I wasn't 2.
4, nigga.
Because we went to the playoffs 2 years when I was a kid, and those were the best years ever.
Yeah, no, this was
like before.
I'm talking about before that. Like you was in like
they were ass,
that's why I already know. And then they made the play, and I'm like, hey, that's dope. You give us a little extra something.
Give them an incentive to try. Either you try or you just completely and utterly ass, and you know it. So you just a free win for every team all year.
So who's your what's it called? Who's your pick for the whole playoffs? Do you
Western
have
Conference, Eastern Conference Finals, or you mean like the actual finals?
The actual finals.
On the West, I'm honestly not completely sure, but on the East, I'd still say it should be Boston. It should be between Boston and the Cavs, but I would still pick Boston before I pick the Cavs. Okay. The Cavs got to prove it. I think we said that earlier this year.
I mean, yeah, because again, those the regular season wins don't really mean much, bro. Because we could go back if the Bulls don't win the champion. It's the Warriors when they won however many they won. You didn't win the championship, bro. So we not really talking about you like that.
Refs though, bro.
Hey, bro. You could say whatever.
And then they lost on the last shot, so it's like.
But
that was one of the greatest seasons of all time.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
I'm saying. Nah, nigga, don't.
I'm saying
us, nigga.
All right, bro. I'm only using y'all because you lost. Because if I would have said when the Bulls won 73 or whatever they won, they 72. Won. Yeah. So that it's the storyline. Like, bro, if you no matter how many games you win in the regular season. if you don't win the championship,
See, I got emotional immediately.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but Jordan never had to go up against LeBron, nigga. I got emotional immediately.
My point is, your regular season wins don't really matter if you don't get the chip, because what were they for? Nigga, you got a high seed, you had the easiest route, and you still lost. Like, it sucks. I know, last shot, refs, whatever the fuck you want to say, I get it. But the reality of it is, all them wins is for nothing.
It was still 7 games.
You see what I'm? Yeah, no, that's what. Like all of that. You could say all the caveats you want to, but you won 73 games,
and then lost in the finals. So
yeah. So it's like, bro, if you would have won 70 games and won in the finals, you see what I'm saying? Like it's the
really cool.
It's the trade off. You're like, nah, bro, we got the championship. Fuck however many games we won. Right? Because nobody goes
it
back.
Been nice to get the championship over the 73 wins.
Nobody goes back.
If you go back and actually watch that year, it really was the greatest team.
Yeah, no, they were. I'm not like, but
that was one of the greatest like teams I've ever seen in my life.
But my whole point is that's fine and dandy. History don't give a fuck.
Because you should go back and watch how great they really were.
Nobody's looking at the details.
Like when they talk about the Showtime,
but nobody's looking at the details.
When they talk about the show, actually, fuck that. When they talk about how great Magic Johnson was, and niggas don't understand because they don't know anything about Magic Johnson. Because you need to go back and watch.
But that's my point. Is that like you're correct? I'm not saying you're wrong. You're absolutely right. You should go back and watch all the history of the shit.
I'm right.
But the reality is nobody's taking the time to do that. We only going off of the quick bullet points, nigga. Who won the championship? Who was the MVP? Who scored the most points? True. All right, bro, cool. So the reason you can talk about Magic Johnson is it's real easy to point to. Hey, they won the championship X, Y, and Z. He won the MVP X, Y, and Z. Right? When you do that with the Warriors for that season, hey, bro. They won the most games in the regular season. They didn't win the championship. They weren't the MVP. Like, you see what I'm saying? So the accolades aren't there to build up the story for niggas that's not gonna look. If you go back and look, you can go find highlights at any game.
Right, that was an incredible season, bro.
Yeah, but I'm not.
I just remember how I felt watching it. Like every game, it was like, this is insane. And the games was over by the middle of the third quarter or some shit like that.
Yeah, bro was taking a break. But that's what I'm saying is all of those things are if you go back and watch, or even if you go back and read the stories that was written about the time, all of that story is played out. But if you casual and you're not really caring that much, it don't mean shit. It don't. Championship or bust, bro.
Weight to what you feel, but just watching that. That's why the whole Kevin Durant thing made people so mad about it. Like the entire league of fans was mad that we added Kevin Durant to the team. So it's like
easy money sniper, bro. Why would you?
But the thing is, like, if it was a different team, right? Like, let's say, who am I thinking of? The Celtics when they created their big three. Nobody was mad about that. When the Lakers added Gasol and whoever else, nobody's mad about it because we want to see y'all win. But when you the greatest team that niggas has ever seen, and then you add one of the best players.
They can't see my hand on the screen.
And when they added one of the best players in the league, that shit is crazy. We don't want to see that.
I hear what you're saying.
That's literally what niggas said. It wasn't fair.
I hear what you're saying. But when the two that you used as examples, everybody thought them niggas was washed when they went to the Celtics. That's one. And Paul Gasol, nobody respected his game until he got to the Lakers. I was a Paul Gasol fan on Memphis, but didn't nobody think he was that great.
Shit, Miami, bro. And they won too.
Now Miami was...
But nobody actually was mad about it. Nobody was mad. We was happy to see the shit out. That's my only point. Is anytime we saw a bunch of players that we knew were good team up together and make a run, we were happy to see it. Until we get to the Warriors when they added Durant. That was it.
Yeah, because then it was a video game and it's unfair.
Yeah, that's my point. Everybody said it was unfair.
Well, and they proved it. They proved it
until everybody's ass.
Until
things got hurt. That was the only.
Well, no,
actually, it wasn't even just niggas got hurt. Draymond and the media negativity and Durant's feelings is what broke that team up. Because if they stayed together for like this last 7 years, they would have had another. I don't even know how many championships.
But what's his name? Like Kevin Durant is an interesting player in that he wants the admiration of being the guy, but he's not winning when he's the guy.
Very true.
Right? So it's like I can't give you the LeBron Steph accolades mainly because by yourself you're not them. Right? Like he really good.
He's insanely good.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, but you're not there's levels to it. And you Easy Money Sniper, bro, you a good addition. Anybody will want you on their team.
Well, there's never going to be a point in what we talk about. Hey, you one of the top 10 players of all time.
You're not winning by yourself. You're not winning with the cats that they put on the team with you. Mm-mm. And that's the problem. Unfortunately.
You tried to create your own big threes with with James Harden.
They played 7 games together.
But you know what I mean?
And I hear you, but that's what I'm saying. Is it's
work.
like
then you went to Phoenix and had Booker and Beal and none of it worked. Y'all got watched. And once again, we talking about you teaming up with Steph again so they can win another championship.
Nah.
But that's what they talking about because that's real. You aren't the real dude on your own. Whether you want to say it or not, that's who you are. You're the Easy Money Sniper, like you said. You're the best Robin that ever lived. So when you got them 2 MVPs and they didn't like Steph and they should have gave at least one of them to him. Yeah. Like we can say that until we blew in the face, but like you said, history. Niggas gonna look at history and be like, it was unfair because you had Kevin Durant. All right, cool, whatever.
It's like, but
he never won on his own.
But he wasn't the reason why it was unfair. Like, you know what I mean?
Steph was on the team, and Steph made it unfair.
Kevin Durant allowed it to stretch the floor more, right? Like, but it wasn't.
It was Kevin Durant that was getting the easiest shots of his career. We're still double teaming Steph. Nigga.
Yeah.
And when he talked about the Olympics, it puts it in perspective because it isn't even me, bro. It's not me. It's not LeBron. It's not Devin Booker. It's not any of these other niggas on the team. What y'all gonna do when you need to guard Steph? Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's how you put that into perspective, and we got to be historians when it comes to that
unfortunately,
niggas ain't gonna know.
Well, it's unfortunate that for whatever reason, probably the Under Armour thing. But the league, mainly because it's everything is money, bro. This is a capitalistic society. We only do shit for the money. These niggas only play basketball to sell shoes. Like, what the fuck we talking about? You know what I mean? Like
shoes and beer, nigga.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Is it's like the whole thing is everybody. All of these things are done to make money. So when you take steps that go against what everybody does, bro, they know they put the shoe contract selection in 2K. They know where niggas go,
and they let you design your own shoes.
Bro, they know where most people gonna sign up because of that. Yeah. Like it's market research.
Very true.
So when you go into the meeting and you say you don't even know my name, bro, I'm not fucking with you. They like, but it's Nike though.
Fuck you.
And it's like, all right, cool. Hey guys, he didn't sign with us. Oh, word?
All right, on to the next one. And then he blows up into one of the greatest things that the NBA has ever seen. But that's a big, our bad, but at the same time, it's still our league. So fuck that little nigga. We gonna make it as hard as we can for him every single time.
There you go.
You gotta win against the odds.
And he did.
Yeah, he did.
Shout out to that.
Yes.
Shout out to that.
The 2022 run is one of the most insane ones ever. They called that Boston team the greatest defensive team we've ever seen. Before that series,
with Tatum and them.
Before that series happened, they were talking about how they were better than us and they were going to win because that was the greatest defensive team of all time. Better than Detroit. You know what I mean? Better than anybody you can think of. They were the best.
And Curry splooshed on you,
bro. Nigga had all kinds of fucking moments in that shit. Fucking Wiggins dunking on niggas, bro. Like, I
Yeah, nah. So that's cool.
I think Steph Curry got a buff or something to make his teammates better.
Huh?
I got a buff. Like in video games, I'm about to just give you a buff. You are now stronger than you've ever been.
Hey, I mean, a confidence boost will do that.
We got a chance to win.
Like, you know what I mean?
We got a real chance.
If the opportunity is there, are you going to take it or not?
So we started this whole conversation because we were talking about Houston and the Warriors. With Hemi Buckets and Steph Curry, I do think they can beat them.
That's a dangerous duo.
If they don't beat them, that'll be very depressing for the team.
Well,
it ain't even for the fans; it's for the team. Like we couldn't beat them young ass niggas.
But I think that, like, but as you said though, I feel like that's the biggest caveat is they young, bro. They got a motor and they can run. Like you niggas is old, unfortunately. Like you're not old, but you older. Like you know what I mean. And they just got youth on you.
You gotta hope your experience wins out. And because you have literally you have three of the smartest players in the league.
Yeah, you can't. I feel like you can't try to keep up. I think that's if they
gotta outsmart.
This is what I think it is. If the Rockets get out fast on them and get them running, they don't have a chance.
And running up on them every
if they get out running 7 seconds, bro, doing that sun shit on them. Where it's like you ain't got time to set up, bro, and we active with the hands, we diving for balls and shit. Y'all ain't got the energy for that.
Yeah,
like
I get you on the defensive end. On the offensive end, that's one of the Curry's strengths is when you try to run with him, it doesn't usually work out because we didn't invent it, but we perfected.
No, you can do it. I'm saying that it's the speed at which they do it and the activeness of it. Like you see,
I see what you mean because it takes us old.
That's it. That's it.
Like, I'm just saying, just a little caveat that
I hear you.
It is still the Warriors and it's still Steph Curry.
I hear you because you guys can run. Y'all was the first ones running to the 3-point line. I get that shit, right? But it's really just how fast the turnaround is. If bruh arms, if he running the floor like Giannis. You feel me? And you see what I'm saying? And they moving quick. Ball up, bam. Okay, bro, you do it. And y'all miss a shot, they up. Oh yeah, that's
again. A lot of athletic, fast ass niggas on that team.
And y'all short. Y'all not y'all. They
don't can't win. I'm not saying they can't win.
Yeah,
win. That's just gonna be one of those. If you get to the end of the season and you get bounced to the first round, and you look at it and be like, we lost to the young dudes. What are we gonna do from here on out? So yeah. That is some real shit.
That's the point.
Yeah, we're gonna if we get to that point.
That's the point. That's the point. Hey, then y'all gonna pay Kaminga and start playing.
They won't play him, bro. Let's not talk.
No.
Hold on,
here, bro. Hold on, dog. Hold on. I got a picture. As I saved this just for you.
You saved it for me. Is it Kaminga, bro?
So. Here's Steve Kerr's response this evening when asked about Jonathan Kaminga on 95.7 The Game. All right, you ready? You ready?
Yeah.
I have to read what we need. I have to read who's playing well together. And to be very frank, the Jimmy JK combination has not been great. And that's the tricky part here. And I'm playing Jimmy 40 minutes a night because Jimmy is one of the very best players in the league. Additionally, Kerr said, and there's a reason we're here and we're in the 7th seed. And the reason is Jimmy. And so my job as a coach is to keep the team on a path that I think gives us the best chance to win. And for now, that's why I've been leaning into the lineups that I have.
That's our third leading scorer.
Hey, bro.
Third leading scorer that he's saying the lineups don't work with.
Well,
Nigga, do your job then.
Well, here's my thing. I don't watch them, so I don't have the knowledge base to answer my own question. So this is why I'm asking. I don't do their games mesh together, or are they the same player playing the same position? Because like even if he's the third leading scorer, when Jimmy's on, what does Jimmy do in relation to Kaminga? Or do they have the same type of thing? Do they have the same needs when it comes to like making the offense work?
So Kaminga, he doesn't play as well as you would want him to play off ball. So if you're trying to isolate him and he's running an ISO game, right? You're not getting the other players involved. Mm-hmm. And it's better to do that with Jimmy or Steph than it ever would be with you. So how many touches are we going to actually give you based on that? And because Steve Kerr runs the motion offense anyway, we don't even run an ISO heavy anything. So the fact that you even want to do that isn't what we do.
And you're not moving off ball as we
You're
would
not
like.
doing it as well. Now, I think even more than that, the biggest reasons why he doesn't get to play, if just being objective about it, he doesn't hustle enough. He's not.
He's not watching film. Oh, my bad.
As fast and as athletic as you are, as fast and athletic. Damn, I tried it again. As fast and as athletic as you are, you don't move to the speed we need you to move while you are on the court. There's certain times where he might just fly in and get some rebounds and be like, man, that's what you want. That's what we want to see out of you.
It's not consistent.
Damn sure not. And then you got people like Keith Santos on the team who do it every time you get in the game. And it's just because I've been in the G League. I want to play for real. So I understand that this is what's needed of me. Kaminga's like, nigga, I'm a star. All right? If you give me the ball 20-something times a game, you might get 25, 30 points out of me. If I can actually shoot that shot, you just let me shoot the shot.
But is it worth it?
No, we're going to lose.
Yeah. So Kerr's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong. But the whole issue with us watching Kerr coach him is he's not coaching him. You're just letting him go, and when he fucks up, we're going to pull you, just like Wiseman. So if I was to look at the same issue, and we say Ime Udoka had him, right? He's going to find a way to coach him
to make
up.
make him better.
I'm going to make you better. I'm going to fit you in. I'm going to do something to make you a real player in this thing. Kerr's like, hey, man, I told him. Yeah, he ain't doing the things we need to see him do out there.
And I don't
have the time for that.
In the comparison of the coaches, like how just the coaching styles the things that I see when you got Udoka who, like you said, talk the most shit, bro. He be out there like the players. Like the players got to point, hey, coach, be cool, bro. Hey, bro, it's like, good. Out here. It's good, dog. We got you,
get in a fight pile, bro. Like, what's up with it?
Right? And then you got Kerr who just be back there, waiting for his hot dog. Like, like he be chilling. He be seeing what's up. Hey, my cousin over there. Hey, what's up, cousin? Hey, oh, shit, something happened. What happened?
Waiting to drink some wine when he get back home and settle down.
So, and it's really, I feel like it's more, it's just a style thing, but it's like,
it matters.
It's the professionalism of it. Like Kerr, I feel like is a middle manager type dude, where it's like, I expect you to be professional. I expect you to do your job. If you don't do your job, bro, you're just not gonna have a job. Like, I mean, and I'm not gonna yell at you. I'm not gonna do more than tell you a couple times, hey, bro, this is what I need from you to do.
Because I did tell you a couple times.
Like how when Anthony Edwards was training with the team, hey, bro, I'm gonna need you to move fast.
Actually, one of the biggest.
Hey, can you move faster than that?
But that's one of the bigger blunders of his career, if we were to really look at it. Because
it's not drafting Anthony Edwards?
They wanted our pick. We had the second pick. They had the first pick, Minnesota. And they didn't want to draft him. They wanted to move back because they would have been able to, make more out of their team and take that second pick. No. And the pick that we didn't give up to get him was Jonathan Kaminga. So when you look at it and you say, well, what did you do? You gave up Anthony Edwards. You didn't make James Wiseman anything. You traded him for,
for peanuts.
I was about to say,
not disrespectfully. I was about to say
some Jack and the Beanstalk beans and a cow, nigga. And nothing, bro. All right? And then you got Kaminga and you didn't do anything with him. You've used G League players over him every year of his career.
Well, I think without knowing anything, I think that workout the reason when Anthony Edwards didn't get to the Warriors is like when Charlotte traded Kobe, where it's like it's that the littlest thing that gives you the idea that I'm not doing what I need to do more because I should have been over there.
True.
Like, you see what I'm saying? But
even when you say that, because it does make Anthony Edwards who he was now or who he is now. But at the same time, if Anthony Edwards got on this team with Steve Kerr as his coach, would he have developed into what he is now?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. It's not. Kerr is not the.
He's not a developmental coach.
No,
not for any young player.
But that's what I'm saying. He's a middle manager, but he expects you to be professional. He expects you to show up.
And I am kind of shitting on Kerr, but at the same time,
it's just different
what
styles.
he does works if you give him what he needs.
Well, what he does works if you. Again, I keep coming back to it because the whole point is I shouldn't have to be boisterous to get you to do your job.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? So if I told you a couple times what I need from you and you're not doing it, I'm not telling you again because you're obviously not listening to me. If you expect me to do X, Y, and Z and come and sit and hold your hand, I'm not fucking doing that. And we got a job to do.
We've literally gotten to that point where it's like, look, man, it's playoff time. We need to win these games, and I'm not about to risk it trying to play you over these other guys.
That I know now, that do what I asked him to.
And now that we're in the playoffs, we actually made it. Mm-hmm. He might get some run in those first 2 games.
We're gonna see what you do.
But literally, if you don't see, because he might get run. If he does get run and you don't see him with his hair on fire, there, he's going to get pulled and he ain't going to play for the rest of the series.
And I'm not mad at it. And
I'm not mad at it anymore either because I've been saying for a while that he doesn't fit what Kerr wants. And you might as well just move him. Mm-hmm. So we are at that point where, like we were talking about with the Kings, if you want to trade him, trade him for Keegan Murray, bro. Yeah, go ahead.
Bring him over, bro.
Keegan Murray might do better with this team anyway. He understands his positioning and shit. You'll do well with the Warriors. And y'all need a nigga that can just do some shit. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, bro, we need highlights, my nigga. We need something to be excited about. If a nigga can jump out the gym, bring him over, bro.
He can do that, bro. I'll be sad as fuck watching him in the Kings uniform, but at least I'm in Sacramento.
Right? All right. You talk centers, bro. It's on the board. We ain't watching, but I'm going. We going. I don't know. Okay.
I didn't buy my tickets because it looked like y'all bought some dumbass seats. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You can sit wherever you want to.
That's what I mean. I don't understand. Why are you so close?
That's not close.
That is close.
Oh, it's not. It's in the middle.
Bruh, for people who don't know.
It's in the middle, bruh. It's on the handicap row.
No.
It's on the handicap row.
Shut up. When you walk into the theater.
You know why I'm on the handicap row?
Can you be quiet? When you walk into the theater, there's the first rows that are right in front. And then behind those rows is the ones that go all the way to the back. He's in the front of those rows.
Yeah.
So this nigga is essentially in the front.
You know
why? Why are you in the front?
Because the handicap seats got the most space.
Nigga.
Like, yo, what do you think this is, bro? You think I'm just sacrificing my comfort, nigga, for the viewing experience?
Ain't nobody gonna be there. We got early tickets. It don't matter.
I need all my space.
Feet up on the other
I need all my space.
Bro, are we in the IMAX too?
Yeah.
Bro, we got bigger seats. There's no reason. I'm so mad.
I like.
Like I said, when I didn't even buy my ticket yet because it looked like y'all got some dumbass seats and I didn't understand why.
Because I like the handicap.
Bro, y'all gonna get into the theater and be like, "Ain't nobody here. Fuck it, we should just sit where we want to sit." And y'all gonna be like, "We might as well move up."
I'm not. Bro, I'm not. I like my seat. It's gonna be cool, bro. All the reviews and shit are high. They got 100 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, the movie's gonna be dope. Mm-hmm. I think it's vampires and shit. It's all up my alley, bro. I love fantasy, you know. With black people, bro. Nigga, where black people meets.
Where black people meets fantasy, bro. Right there, dog.
I'm dead smacking this shit. I'm super glad you even asked me if I wanted to go. It's like, oh yeah.
I'm like, no, sure. You gotta get niggas going, bro.
Because it's one of the movies where it's like, do I want to go see this by myself? Do I want to go? Do I want to take somebody to see this?
Well, I
want to go see this.
I'm only like, I didn't know if you wanted to see it or not, but I'm like, bro, I'm gonna come in here and talk about it. So you need to come
see this. Yeah,
because I'm spoiling that bitch.
And niggas gonna be like, bro, why? I can't even get a chance. First weekend, we
like, nope, nigga. Just so y'all warned, bro, I'm spoiling this bitch immediately.
I ain't even mad about it, bro. It like you said, it's got 100 on Rotten Tomatoes. When that ever happened?
Bruh, Olio, not really.
I don't even
Not
think that
really,
ever
not
happened,
really.
bro. It's still
Bruh,
gonna
but-
be 90 something, if even if it's great, bro.
Yeah.
All of them
'cause-
Academy Award winning
Because
movies.
Ryan Coogler's that nigga, bruh. Like let's just give
Bruh.
it up, give it up for bruh.
Bruh.
Like he just that nigga, bro. That
We haven't even seen the movie yet.
Nah.
And we talking like he that nigga, bro. We gotta watch
No,
the
you know
movie.
why? Like the only reason I'm saying that is because everything he's done has
It's been dope.
it's been good. And did you watch him nerd out about film?
Yeah, I did.
He cares.
Mm-hmm.
That like I was like watching somebody talk about their passion. The way he like you were talking about, like you said, listening to Barry talk about baseball could get you into baseball. It's like nah, bro. That's his passion. That's the shit he lived for. And when you hear him talk about it, it's like I want to see what you did. What did you do, bro? You like okay, this format. You got a special partnership. You ain't never done this. All right, bro, I'm putting money up. What's up with it?
Trying to see this happen.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm super for the movie. The fact that it's about vampires and shit like that, I'm with it. It's just like Lovecraft Country, where we wanted more black fantasy, and when we finally got it, niggas showed out for it. It was really happy to have it, and then they took it away from us immediately. And it was like we understand why. We don't have to get into that. We understand, but now we got a movie. All right, we got some more black fantasy thriller horror movie type vampire shit.
Oh, and then what's it called coming out with a new one too? Jordan Peele.
Oh, he got a movie coming out?
Yeah, it's called The One, or it's either The One or Him, and it's with Marlon Wayans.
Bro, what's up with his titles?
They fly, though.
I mean,
they fly.
I'm
dog.
not mad at it, but I'm just saying, like,
look, it's called
nope. Get out. Them. What's up with his titles?
because you don't need more than a word, bro.
Yeah.
It's about a football player. I don't know if he getting traded or if he getting drafted, and he goes to work out with his mentor, like his favorite superstar or whatever. And then it turned like some dark shit where it's like how much you willing to sacrifice for what you want. You want all this. You want what I got, bro. What you trying to give up for it, type thing. And it's on some Jordan Peele horror shit. So
That's dope.
and Marlon Wayans in it being serious.
Marlon Wayans.
Marlon Wayans is one of the best actors of our generation.
Okay.
And like I say that not lightly, bro, because I feel like niggas think he just a clown, and it's like, bro, go back to what was the one? Damn it, I can't think of it. Above the Rim. Go back to Above the Rim. Go back to Requiem for a Dream. You feel me? Like, bruh got his acting chops is up.
Actually, I feel like most comedians.
I wish we would have got him as Robin.
Yeah, you're right. But I feel like most comedians have an ability to act because it's hard to do comedy anyway. Because you have to be a character in order to make people want to see this. So the fact that you're doing that and you're not just doing it off somebody's writing is already hard in itself. So when you see other comedians, like one of the most memorable Chris Tucker roles I've seen was when he was in Dead Presidents. Because
Facts.
It mattered the way that you saw him.
Mm-hmm.
So it was in that movie as well. So it's like the person that he was as the drug taking person. Like it's a heavy, impactful type of character for anybody who's watching it that has certain people like that in their family. And you see how he ends up, and it's like this makes a stain on me or an imprint on me that I'm going to see for the rest of my life. And I think about that shit. That's one comedian that's like that, but there's a treasure trove of other comedians that have movies like that, and when they take the movie serious, they have to get enrolled. Shit, you know what I mean? Like,
No, I appreciate your explanation, and I agree because I can't think of any other ones right now. Well, you could say Eddie Murphy, right? Because any movie Eddie Murphy in, he take over the role of Dolomite shit. Like you feel like you know what I mean? Like
honestly,
or what was that shit? Dreamgirls.
Dreamgirls. I was about to say that because when he was playing
Jamie Foxx is fucking Ray Charles.
That's one of the greatest roles I've ever seen.
You know what I mean?
No. That's one of the greatest
No, I'm saying
roles.
it falls in line with what we talk about. You see what I'm saying?
No. That's even over that. That was the greatest roles I've ever seen acted. And people don't say that when they talk about greatest roles. When he played Ray, I thought I was watching Ray.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
That's fair.
So that was insane. And I was a child when that came out, and I was like, this is an incredible movie. So Jamie Foxx is really on another level when it comes to like acting and shit.
Well, he embodies the role. Like he can, he learns mannerisms and things. It's not just
When
I'm
he
gonna just
played
go out here and play this.
was it The Soloist? What was that movie
Yeah,
called?
where he was the violinist, and the homeless violinist dude.
Another one.
Or what was the one with Tom Cruise? He the cab driver. I can't think of the name right now. He the cab driver. Collateral.
Ah, yeah, that was good. That was hella good.
We just naming Jamie
We
Foxx
had that
movies.
on demo, cause not demo, but bootleg, bro. That
DVD
shit,
man.
Yeah, DVD man had that one. I remember that shit. Anyway,
So
so we definitely going to go see that.
Yep. So, well, you said you wanted to talk about the way we talk, or the way he talk, or is it that?
I thought it was dope, being that when you don't know a person, right, and then you have respect for them already, and then you see them in a different light when you see them talking in interviews and stuff like that. So it's been a thing that when this movie's coming out and Ryan Coogler being able to, just talk about the movie and stuff, everybody's talking about the way that he sounds. And it's like, he just sounds like he's from round the way. He sound like he don't even sound like an Oakland nigga to me. He sound like he from Crenshaw or some shit. But the point is, he sounds from like the place that he's from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's accepted because he's great at what he does.
He not putting on his office voice. Because what was funny is I had some shit I had to talk to people like 5 a.m. in the morning, like called them up. And I'm talking to my wife like, I was wondering if something happened at work because you had your office voice on. And I was like, I just had to get some shit straight, but I had my office voice on. And when you hear they talk about him, and it's like, damn, I got an office voice.
But you know what? There's also a thing. This is why I wanted to talk about dialect in the first place. Because we talk about code switching.
Yeah.
We talk about it as if it's a negative thing. But it's a way to get through life in different situations.
It's a way to...
But hold on. You code switch when you're talking to children. You code switch when you're talking to grandparents. You code switch when you're at work.
Well, it's how you communicate.
But it's the different places and different
it's
people.
But it's
very necessary.
It's necessary because I'm talking in a language you can understand. Like, you feel me? Me and my friends talk the way we talk together. The way we talk over here is because we are together. We've been in this shit. We understand each other when we speak.
Yes.
You feel me? But if I'm trying to convey something to you, and I can't just say it how I'm going to... If I say it and you be like, fuck you talking about? All right, bro, I got to switch it up.
My vernacular and the way that I'm speaking for you to understand me. All right? And when you're giving me an interview, I get to be myself because you're asking me.
You're asking me about me.
How I feel. So there's no point in me ever needing to code switch or anything like that in the first place.
I think that that's a great way to put that, because when you're asking me about my passion, I can talk about it the way I'm going to talk about it because you're talking to me. But if I'm explaining this to you, right, I have to use the words that you're going to understand so it makes sense. I don't have to say, "Oh, you feel? Okay, you don't understand it that way. Let me change it up again." No, bro, I'm saying it so you can understand. I'm not saying different words with different meanings, right? No, I'm just saying things that in a way that's more palatable for you.
Also, when we talk about this stuff, it isn't just the words. It's because the way he sounds is what most people link onto, and that's just an accent. So because I wanted to talk about this mainly for those points. It's like, I feel like as Black people, we're finally starting to be accepted more in a wide range for the way that we sound. Our accents are different than other American accents, and we have no shame. We shouldn't have any shame, and there's no reason to, because we're still speaking English.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. And that's what I'm saying is, well, and it's a full circle because it goes back to words that you don't know what the fuck they mean. You see, it's like, nah, it's cool. You can you can say whatever you want to. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
And I need you to talk to me in a way that I can understand.
You see what I'm saying?
All right.
Like when I caught on
when they talk about our stuff and y'all use nigga as what?
As punctuation. But that's how I talk to my homie. That's how we talk together. If I met you out in the streets, this is not how you gonna hear me. You see what I'm saying? But because I'm in my space, I can talk how I want to. I'm talking about how I feel to my friend, right? But if I don't know you, bro, I'm not saying this to you.
There's no reason for me to.
Like, we're putting this in front of you because y'all got to know that we come in all kinds of various ways. We can speak in different ways. It's okay.
On top of the fact that if we
and y'all understand what I'm talking about.
I was about to say that if you're a fan or not a fan of us and you're listening to us and you're saying that you don't understand what we're trying to say, we honestly don't want you as a fan in the first place. We don't need you because you're not the person that we're talking to.
Exactly. Exactly. If you don't understand, that's cool, bro. Go somewhere where you do.
So yeah, that's really the only reason I wanted to talk about that. We can
that's
make
cool.
it a quick fit. I just thought it was dope that we get to see him at one of his highest levels right now at this particular time, being himself, and people were taking note of it and saying he sounds like this, and we're cool about it.
Yeah, hey, I feel like it's crazy that it's taking so long. When we got Guy Ritchie and Jason Statham, when they first started talking in their interviews, it's like it was never an issue. We just understood what they were saying. And then it's like, nah, but if you look like us, you got to code switch or not speak how you would generally. And it's like, that's not. I'm glad we changing it now.
I think that's why some people have issues with Keke Palmer, is because she has such a big personality, and they just hating on the girl because she's like. Who's one? Like Jamie Foxx, actually. She's like Jamie Foxx. When the screen comes on, she's such a big personality. It takes a lot to see and feel all of who she is. Or like Kevin Hart, how people just get irritated when they see him because they feel like he's too much. I don't need to turn off who I am.
That's just who he is. Yeah, no, bro. That's like, yeah, you're right. I feel it. Because there's this dude, Ezel. I don't know if you heard his music or not. I'll be reposting his things. But he like an Oakland cat. Like, you feel me, in the way? I'm like, that's... Every time this shit come on up... and it's like, that's just how it feels. Like, that's who he is comes out in the music. And I'm like, I know so many niggas like this. 100%. That this is the vibe. Like, as soon as you're around, this is what it is. That's how they are. Hey, man. Hey, look.
And I don't need to switch that up. For no reason.
For no reason, bro. We understand what you're talking about. You know? So, yeah, I'm shout out to Ryan Coogler for Sinners.
That makes me feel much better.
I'm glad that the way he's moving with his career is just shining light on, bro, we just cats out here that love art too. It's not that I'm only doing this for the money. It's no, bro. I love making films. I love this this is what I wanted to make my career.
And he's doing it in the most authentic way to himself. That makes me super happy.
Yeah, nah, bro. That's why I had to support.
There we go.
Off top. With that, Explicit Comedy, May 10th, feel me, over there off X Street at City Sounds Soundbite. Feel me? I remember their name this time. Look at that.
Right.
Feel me? Let me see if I can get the comics. We got Lily J, Danny D, Audacious, and Jose A with me hosting. Feel me? It's going to be dope. Y'all should show up. Get your tickets online. They $10. They $15 at the door. It's always a great show. This will be the third show. Yeah. It's
going to be very funny.
Yeah, no, we turn it up, bro. It's about to be fun. Hope you see you there. Hope to see you there. What the fuck did I just say?
See, I was doing it all earlier, man. I'm tripping over my words.
Whatever, nigga. Yo, so with that, I'm Eluno.
I'm Trey V the Wonder.
This has been the Straight Dope Show. Hope you watch us on Rock the Crowd TV. If not, please do download that app on whatever device you got in your hand right now. We'll catch you next time.
Right.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
This is the Straight Dope Show.